Hello, everyone, and welcome to another scene for Living World of Darkness, Changeling the Dreaming 20th Anniversary Edition venue set in New York City. In this scene, we have Alice, who is going to visit Sebastian in his freehold. And, of course, he welcomes her in with no... And everybody, people know her by now and don't have any issues with her coming in and going to see him. So, yeah, there we go.
Alice will come walking in. She's wearing a currently a mini skirt and a spaghetti scrap tank top. Nothing too formal or dressy, but a little daring for herself.
Ooh. When she comes in, Sebastian will smile and open his arms to her for a hug.
She'll wrap her arms around him and then give him a quick kiss.
Yes. He'll smile.
So, how's it been?
Not too bad.
They're not putting too much work on you, are they?
Too much? No, I don't think so.
So, the Red Knights.
He smiles. Mm-hmm. What about them?
Well, I mean, they came through.
Yes.
Did they make a decision?
Well, I had them arrest Dessa. She claims that the wedding plans or the seating arrangement that she gave to the ranters was the old seating arrangement before, I guess, the venue was changed. I still don't know why she would give them any information at all, even if it was false. She didn't actually join them. They didn't give her anything in return.
Did they really take her to Taranar?
Yes, they took her to Taranar.
All right.
Because it's the most secure place to keep a potentially dangerous changeling. They have barriers in place to prevent them from using their magic and things like that.
So how would I go about getting permission to go speak with Dessa?
Well, I will just let them know that you would like to go and speak with her. She's allowed visitors, as far as I know.
All right. Because I want to look her in the eye and I want to know why. I'm not going to believe everything she says, of course, but I at least want to know.
I'll nod, of course.
Otherwise, she can rot for all I care.
He smiles. He wraps his arms around her. He'll sit down and sit her on his lap.
She'll spin around so she's facing him. Hands on his shoulders. So I have some wedding plan stuff.
He'll smile.
I hope you can drink sake.
He'll nod. I should be able to. Yes.
We're going to have 3 cups full.
Okay.
That is a traditional way to seal our vows.
He'll nod.
And we went bridesmaid shopping yesterday, so we have all the dresses.
He'll smile. That's good. I'm very glad to hear that.
So now that we have all that out of the way and everything seems to be coming together, I was thinking reception. Ube cake. They're purple and they're made of yams. Does that sound pretty good?
He thinks about that for a moment, and then he nods.
Oh, and Maxine's a vegetarian, so I was thinking that we might want to have a vegetarian entree option.
Okay.
And some Japanese music for the reception.
He'll smile.
Beyond that, so I need to meet with the dressmaker. And otherwise, I think we have everything ready for the wedding.
Fantastic.
Hopefully the girls have a safe bachelorette party planned, because I have no idea how that's going to go down.
Just don't do. Okay. Don't do anything illegal and get caught.
Well, it's me. I mean, not like I could get caught. And I'm pretty sure Misha can avoid detection. And I mean, on top of that, Maxine's a police officer, so, you know, the law's on our side.
He just laughs. He's like, this is very, very true. Okay.
And Shaya can eat the evidence.
You know, you're not wrong about that. Okay. Well, then have fun.
So who are you getting to be your best man?
I'm not sure yet.
Well, why not pick one of your knights? Isn't in European tradition the best man supposed to be someone who would like fight and kill for you?
It is. Yes, he'll nod.
Well,
okay. I'll make one of my knights my best, and he'll air quote, man.
and then, so I picked 3 bridesmaids, so you'll need just to pick 2 more. Groomsmen. And Christian can be the flower girl. Okay, I'm not that mean, she says, laughing. I'm not that mean.
Oh, no. Wow. A Christian can be the flower girl. Oh, now I'm imagining him in a floofy dress carrying a basket full of rose petals.
And the flower crown.
Yes, and the flower crown. Wow, that's something special. He shakes his head.
On that note, I'm going to let you know that the others are going to be armed, just in case.
Okay, that's fine.
Great.
I figured that we would probably need some measure of security at the wedding, just to be on the safe side.
I'm hoping that Maxine's skills with contracts kind of helps mitigate that a little bit. I mean, worst case, we have a Clericon type of wedding.
He'll nod. Yeah, that's very true too. Very true.
And I commissioned Minerva to make me a sword, so worst case scenario there too. I just, stab someone for ruining my wedding.
He'll nod. Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Everything's finally coming together and working out.
He'll smile. Now, there is one thing that I heard about that I wanted to ask you about.
Sure, anything.
This past Saturday in the Bronx.
Oh, right, the Trod.
Mm.
So there was a party for after Valentine's Day, and I wanted to meet Hall. I wanted to see who this legendary Puka was.
He'll smile.
And it turned out that there was a goat, lots of drinking, and out of nowhere, a nightmare Trod.
So you encountered one of those nightmare trods in the Bronx.
Not even trying to look for it, but knowing my duty, I joined in with the others and we did some investigation. And one check scene later, we managed to utterly eviscerate some creature that appeared, and it purified the Trod.
He blinks. Okay, first off, what's a check scene?
That is the unholy fusion of a Maxine and a Charles in one body.
Wow. He rubs his temples. That. Are they okay?
They will never be okay, but they are separate again.
Okay. That was poor choice of words because you were absolutely right about that. They are separated again. Yes. Okay. That's good. And this creature, you killed it and it purified the Trod?
That's correct.
Well, perhaps that is the key to the rest of them, is figuring out what's guarding or keeping the Trods that way, and killing it and making the Trods normal again.
Maybe. We might get lucky and that's the case. Or it could be some riddle, or you never know. It might be one of those situations where I have to purify it with, fire.
Fire is usually a good solution, yes.
She pulls a Zippo out of her purse. Always come prepared.
Yes. He'll chuckle. Oh, my little pyro.
Oh, the Trod, it's really weird, but the Trod goes from the Bronx to Manhattan.
Yes, that's what I heard. It came out of this little hole in the wall coffee shop.
So I was thinking that we should send someone there as security, since it's in the Manhattan side. I'll let the Bronx know, and so that they can do something on their side. But maybe if we have a little bit of money, she says, running her finger along his chest. It occurred to me. So there's a Trod. Well, we have to keep that under close watch, but if a mortal runs the coffee shop, then not much we can do, right?
He'll nod.
What if we put some money into the coffee shop, buy it out, and we kill two birds with one stone? That's the phrase in English, right?
He'll nod.
So, commoners would like a freehold of their own, and you've been discussing that.
Yes, I can see. He'll think. I might be able to also get the building next to it to make that the library.
Exactly. And then that means with all the changelings around, someone's going to be watching it. We don't have to devote all the resources of the kingdom.
He nods. That's a very good idea, Alice. He'll smile. I like that.
What's even better than it looks like not only is the nobility doing something, but if we send people to help, if they want it, then it can become a joint venture.
He nods. Good. I already know that the Copper Club that it's attached to is owned by a bunch of changelings, so it's he'll nod. That's a very good idea. I like that. I'll smile at her.
Thanks. So, that being said, have you put any thought into the rings?
I have a couple ideas bouncing around in my head, but I haven't given nothing concrete yet. Don't worry, they'll get finished by the wedding.
You know, I never worry when it comes to you.
He blushes. Oh.
she'll get off his lap and take him by the hand and start walking with him through the freehold.
Yep, he'll walk with her.
So, I guess since we're on the topic of politics, what's going on with the ranters?
I haven't heard much. I wouldn't be surprised if Collins' cell wasn't trying to. I'm not sure that they would attack. Well, they might. I don't know. He'll shake his head. I haven't heard much, which is either a good thing or a bad thing. I haven't decided yet. I've got. I've talked with some of the other barons, and they're keeping their ears out as well. And of course, my father is apprised of the situation. So, see what happens. I'm trying not to think about it too much until after the wedding, but I also know at the same time it needs to be given thought and dealt with between now and then as well. So he's like it's definitely a dilemma that he's facing.
Did you learn anything more about Absinthe?
He'll shake his head. Not yet. That guy is hard to track.
I think I have a way to get him out in the open.
All right, let me hear it.
Well, he likes making things explode. And I like picking fights. I was thinking about calling him out.
See if he can. See if he's one of those that can't resist a challenge.
Exactly.
That might not be a bad idea.
I'm the local pyrotechnics queen.
You are.
So I challenge him to essentially an explosion contest.
Oh my.
And he shows up. We catch him. Or he tries to blow me up. And he has to get supplies to do that from somewhere. So if all eyes are looking at all the suppliers in town,
I'll nod. Very true.
either way, I'm not really in that much danger.
I have no doubts that you could probably blow up the entirety of New York City if you set your mind to it. So I think you'll be fine.
Good. So I'll put out a message, and I'm going to get a lot of calls from my horrified friends. So I'm going to talk to them first.
Yes, I would advise that you tell your friends about it first. Maybe have them keep watch as well.
Maxine is going to definitely not like this at all.
Probably not.
Well, then there we go. The plan is set.
He'll smile.
I guess then that just brings us to one more thing.
Toluktar. What's that?
So I was talking to Misha, and we I'm going to be looking into some birth control.
He turns about 50 shades of red. That's probably a good idea. At least until we decide that we would like to try and have children.
In the meantime, though, she says, putting a condom in his hand as they continue to walk into his room.
He freezes a moment. Well, okay. Are you ready for that?
Well, I think that there are things that we should do first before I'm, ready tonight, she says, getting on the bed and crossing her legs and then awkwardly uncrossing them and crossing them. She has a slight blush, but is looking up at him with her beautiful eyes.
He'll nod.
And I think that's a fade to black.
Yeah, I think so too.
All right. Do you need me to make any rolls before I go?
No, you're okay.
Okay.
So,
yeah.
Yeah, that's where we end the scene. So thank you, player, for playing, and thank you, one watcher, for watching. We will see you next time. Goodbye.